Welcome to day one of Manifest Your Million Dollar Self, a 21 days step by step course. And before we go ahead into the action and affirmation for day one, I want to first of all congratulate you and give you all the best wishes and kudos to you for actually taking this first step to commit to your $1 million self and let go of. I know it is not easy. You have to let go of a lot of doubts, fears, things that are not making sense. And us being logical people, it's not easy. However, I'll try in this series to answer all the questions, to explain the steps of this manifestation card deck, which I have designed after a lot of analysis paralysis and letting go of it. So, without further ado, let me actually get into the day one. So, the day one affirmation is love money and money loves me. So, how I want you guys to use it is there are many ways to use affirmation. One of the most obvious ones is that we actually repeat the affirmation multiple times a day and try to work on believing it as to what will happen. What if money loved me? What if I loved money? What would I feel if I loved money and every time I spent money? So yes, you have to repeat it multiple times. However, I would also encourage a little bit of, mindset work while you are doing it. So that's the first way of doing it, playing around with it, with the what ifs, like, think of the scenarios, what would happen if you loved money and if the money loved you. And the second way I want you to use it is, and again, this is, although it is an affirmation, but again, it's much more than that if you choose to use it in that way. And that is, I love money and money loves me. And when you say that, what comes to you? What comes to your head? Like, what thoughts are there running in the back of your mind? Come on, that's a BS, for example, or if only it was like that, or it can be anything that comes up, or it can be like, yeah, that is exactly how it is. So, whatever comes up, I want you to pay attention to it because in these 21 days, eventually, I want you to come to a point where your awareness level for everything, your thoughts and beliefs has increased. You are more aware of your thoughts. So, okay. And then we write this affirmation multiple times a day, at least 3 times, and repeat it 3 times a day. How to read it and write it, it's up to you. It's just simple. Just sit down and say, I love money and money loves me. Yes, that's true. I love money and money loves me. And as I said, be aware of whatever is coming to your mind. Okay. That's the way I want you to use it. Right. And the second one is day one action. This one is talking about some actions that you need to take in order to move on to your ladder of becoming your $1 million self, manifesting your $1 million self. So it says declutter. What it means is, what is declutter? Declutter is removing the stuff, unwanted stuff from your life, from your desktop, from your phone, from your notebook, from your calendar. What it means is it makes space for you get let go of the stuck energy. You let go of stuck energy to actually make space for the new one. So, in terms of energy, it is, as I said, it is energy. However, just to give you a perspective, like a logical point of view to it, is how our brain works is our brain goes through stuff in order of what is important to us, right? Because there's like multiple millions of bytes of data that it's actually processing every second. And out of which the first priority goes to what's important is our safety. So anything after safety comes as the second priority. But then when safety, in today's uh, world, we are safe. I'm sitting in my house, I'm pretty safe. The chances of a lion coming and attacking me or a predator coming and attacking me are very low. So, in that scenario, we need to actually tell it what is next, which is important. And when there is so much happening, the decisions that you're making in terms of what should I wear today, which meeting to attend, what to have for breakfast, which app is it? Like, if you have to open Facebook, for example, or Instagram or LinkedIn on your phone, you actually have to scroll through and find so many apps. Every time it's looking through all of them and deciding one, it's actually needing to process a lot of information. When you actually make things simpler for it, it actually gets space to focus on what is important for you. And by affirmations, you are telling it repeatedly what is important for you. Now you all understand how to declutter your phone, delete the apps from, which are not needed, or remove them from your homepage, right? So that the apps that you need them, but you don't use them on a daily basis. Like, for example, Uber, I do have on my computer, but I mean on my phone, but I actually have removed it. So every time I need it, I can just search it. And that's when it comes on without crowding my homepage on my phone. So stuff like that, right? You can declutter your room, your house, your office, and all of that. So that's doable. However, we'll talk about decluttering your mind. Again, as I said, there are so many decisions that are going on your mind. One of the ways which we have all learned about and read about, but haven't, we have our own reasons to not do it, but that is meditation. And what is meditation? It is a lot of stuff, but let's keep it simple. If you don't know what meditation is, or if you have never meditated, all you want to do is sit down for 5 minutes, focus on your breath, breathe in, breathe out. As per research, only 10 breaths are able to really relax your mind. And 12 minutes of meditation actually has shown to have an amazing effect on your health, on your mental health, on your physical health. And it actually simplifies stuff, your ability to process stuff, it increases. So that was the reason why I want you guys to start with decluttering. And this is one step, although it is on day one, but I want you to find, and if you have, as we talked about in the instructions video, this is something that I want you to keep doing on a regular basis. Two things that we want to keep doing on regular basis is meditation and journaling. Every action step would talk about either of the two in the rest of the 20 days that we will talk about. However, this is what I want to talk about day one. I hope this made sense to you. If I missed on something, or if you have any other questions, feel free to comment below and I'll be happy to answer that. All the best on your journey. May the joy and abundance be with you always.